Well, welcome to the first time I'm doing this type of video, where I have a voiceover over gameplay and talk about it. So today, I'll be making a video on my first ever Nuzlocke that I recently streamed. I decided to Nuzlocke Pokemon Sapphire because I've played through Gen 3 Hoenn multiple times, and other games I've replayed more times, which was Fire Red, was something I already streamed playing previously. My Nuzlocke has every ordinary Nuzlocke rules, with a species clause, meaning if I already caught a Pokemon, I can find another Pokemon in the same route that I haven't caught. To start off, my friends forced me to name my character Greg, and the journey begins. I pick Mudkip as my starter, as Mudkip is the best choice for Nuzlocking in this game, and my friends make me name him Walter. I grind Walter a bit until he reaches level 12, before challenging my rival and progressing on. I finally get Pokeballs, in which I get a Zigzagoon in Route 103 and name her Shinji. Then I venture to Route 102 and catch a Wurmple and name them Chipotle, because my friend and I were talking about Chipotle. After doing some grinding, Chipotle evolves to Silcoon, which I was very happy about, and eventually to a Beautifly. Soon after, I arrive at Petalburg and go through the catching tutorial. I go to Route 104 and catch a Wingull and name them Pecker. But fortunately, I encounter a Tailo in Petalburg Woods and name him Silkpecker. So Pecker goes into the box and the superior Silkpecker is on my team. Walter evolves as I defeat Roxanne and get the Stone Badge. At Route 116, I catch myself an Nincada and name them Bunger. I was really excited because Shedidja might come in handy, but they died during training. First death. So far, so good. So after a bunch of storyline stuff, I arrive at Dewford Town and catch a Makuhita in Granite Cave and name it Klasan. I definitely didn't name them Klasan because I had a Napoleon face. Okay, I know this is off topic, but seriously, I was trying to find a free PDF of one of his romance novels. Instead of at 12 AM, I still failed to do so. Moving on, I delivered a letter to Steven and challenged Brawley and basically decimated him. Second gym done. Afterwards, I go to Slateport and catch an Electrike in Route 110. I name her KSI, but she dies when grinding her from a critical hit. Second death, and it was a decent encounter. Anyways, Shinji evolves into a Lanoon along the way in Trick House. Silkpecker also evolves into a Swallow. I arrive at Mauville, wipe the floor with Wally, and Klasana evolves into Hariyama. Afterwards, I challenge Watson and win. More game progression, and I encounter a Machop in Route 111 and name them Flea and box them, as I already have a fighting type. I then encounter a Grimer in Fiery Path and name them Mud and box them as well. I encountered a Spinda in Route 113 and named them Useless because Spinda is actually garbage and it will not benefit me even remotely. I then arrive at Fallobber Town and encounter a Seviper in Route 114 and name them Oolong. I box them because I don't need them. I then find a bat in Meteor Falls and name them Pooh Bat because my friends told me to. Actually, most of my friends name my Pokemon. I have no say most of the time. More storyline jazz, and I defeat Archie, which I won't really go into detail because I wasn't really close to losing. What's even more important is I encounter a Numel in Jagged Pass and named him Dementia. I was very happy with this encounter because I desperately needed a fire type. I shortly defeat Flannery due to excessive grinding because I was very paranoid. I attempted a Nuzlocke in the past and lost to Flannery before. I serve back to Petalburg and defeat Norman due to excessive caution because even in normal gameplay, he's still pretty difficult. I then encounter a Manectric in Route 118 and name them JJ, which makes up for me losing KSI. I also encounter a Voltorb in New Mauville, but who really cares when I already have a Manectric? I encounter an Oddish and name them Gas Station in Route 119 and box him. Walter also evolves into a Swarmer during this time, and Dementia evolves into a Camerupt. During the journey to Fortree City, Shinji unfortunately dies to a Ranger who used counter on him after Shinji used Headbutt on them. This made me upset because Shinji would have been a powerhouse during the Elite Four, but oh well. I shortly replaced her with a Gas Station, in which they evolve into a Gloom. I encounter a useless Surskit in Route 120 and name him Ah. I get the goggles from Steven and challenge Winona and defeat her with little difficulty. I venture to Lily Cove afterwards and find a Shuppet on Route 121 and name them Count. Once I arrive at Lily Cove, I go back to Fortree City to get a Leaf Stone to evolve Gas Station into a Vileplume. After Team Aqua hideout stuff, I arrive at Moss Deep and encounter Spiel in Shoal Cave and name them Diamond. I defeat Tate and Liza, but Gas Station dies to Psychic and I replace him with Count, in which they shortly evolve into Banette. Then I go to Sutopolis and catch Kyogre and name them Theodore II. Then I go on and defeat Wallace, but unfortunately Silkpecker dies to an Ice Beam from Wallace, and I replace him with Poobat. After some leveling up and walking with a Soothbell, they evolve into Crobat. Now after some TM and item gathering, I go to Evergrande City, make my way through Victory Road. I dominate Wally and arrive at the Pokemon League. I do some totally legit grinding, delete some moves and teach moves to my Pokemon. I buy some healing items as I'm ready for the Elite Four when my team consisting with Walter, Dementia, JJ, Klasan, Count, and Poobat. I wasn't really in danger when fighting the Elite Four, so I'll just skip talking about them because I'm too lazy. Now come Steven, I'll just show you the fight instead of the talking. There concludes my first Pokemon Nuzlocke of Pokemon Sapphire with a decent amount of devs. I was pretty happy with my team and the Nuzlocke as a whole, but I really wanted Belly Drum Balloon because it would be fun. Thank you for watching this video, because this took a long time. I stayed up at 12 AM writing the script. A sub would be appreciated. Thanks for watching.